Hello and welcome back to SMT5 Vengeance. Last time, everything changed. I mean, if you didn't see the end of last episode and you don't know why we're purple right now, go watch the end of last episode. It was absolutely crazy. There is no more Aogami. Aogami sacrificed himself for us. We are now fused with the Prime Minister of Japan, Tsukuyomi. And Atsuta is dead. Tao is dead. Which is weird because Tao had that moment in which seemed like her story was going to go a lot further, but actually it kind of ended over at the previous place that we were at. So maybe she's coming back, or maybe she's dead. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with her here. Yoko has fused and I guess is now a Nahabino with Lilith, and things are nuts. It is absolutely crazy, and we have a whip. I mean, have you seen this? We have a whip. Anyway, one of the biggest impacts from this is that we no longer have Tao. Oh, also, Dazai is evil, but Dazai's always been evil. But yes, one of the biggest impacts from that actually immediately upon us is that we no longer have Yoko and we no longer have Tao. This means that our party is actually significantly different than it was mere moments ago. Because, well, we no longer have people who sit in our party. We no longer have a healer at the end. We have a Dune and Konohana, but that is not who we were previously using. So things are definitely feeling different for us, which is a cool, thing. Especially as we're what? How far into this? Let me just check the load here. So we're 54 hours into this game, and things have just completely flipped. And I love it. And it means that from this point onwards, things can get completely nuts. We have completely abandoned the base game. I mean, like, we'd abandoned the base game when this area appeared, but it was pretty much the same, right? Like, it was pretty much the same loop. It was just a new area, which was cool. But now, things could go very different. Anyway, let us have a look at what we got. So we've got an essence for all of these ones. So we have an essence for... Where are we down here? I think we have another one, don't we? Thought we had one more essence. Maybe not. Maybe I'm crazy. Possibly. Okay. We have an essence for up here, all the way at the top. We have an essence for Nama, Agrat, and Lilith. So, resistances are insane on Nama. I mean, apart from physical weakness, which is a pretty bad one, but still. Resistances are insane. Agrat, reasonable as well. Very reasonable. What's Queen's Decree? That's the Almighty attack, although it is unique. Almighty Pleroma, however, could be very interesting for us. What do you have? Abyssal Mask, yeah. And then we have Lilith. So, Mother Earth is unique. High Force Pleroma. So there's high Pleromas as well. Ooh, and then Luster Candy. Raises all stats of all allies by 1 rank for 3 turns. That is very good. And it's definitely worth thinking about, but yeah. And what's her, what are her affinities? Only a weakness to light? That's not bad either. Okay. What I might do is I might take Agrat's resistances. I think those work well for us. Yeah, I think those will work pretty well for us. And then we have analyzes on the bosses. Yeah. See, this is Aishith was the one I was thinking we would have, but I didn't see them. Anyway. Oh yeah, we should make a party. So, we're still good going second. The reason we want to go second is because we don't quite have a guaranteed crit right now, and we don't really want to be the character who has to guaranteed crit. We want to be the heavy damage character who goes second. The character who we want in the first slot is not even someone like Kreshnik, because Kreshnik also does not have a guaranteed crit. What we want is a kind of generic, does a lot character. So somebody who has a lot of different things, like Hydra isn't that bad. You got Dark, you got Fire, you got Physical, something like that. Black Rider would be okay as well. You've got a couple of things that definitely make sense here with Ice. But probably not the one we're actually looking for here. Oh, do you have something in the wrong spot? No, you don't. You're fine. Kukulane only has 1, although his 1 is a crit, which definitely puts him higher on the list. Yeah, I'm just seeing who our options are here. You know what? Clotho might be our best healer right now, because Clotho has a very cheap heal. Like, Konohana and Idun are good to bring in for like some burst healing, but they can be a little bit like, it can feel like you've kind of used them within a couple of turns, especially Idun. Konohana not so much because she has the ability to bring her own MP back, but yeah, let's bring Clotho in. Also, someone said that her thing was pretty good. When all stats are raised, greatly increases the amount of HP or MP restored by the user's healing skills, and then apparently, moderate HP and MP recovery to all allies. Somebody was saying that they kept Onyakapon in the party for the whole game because it also works on this. That makes a lot of sense. So you could use Blossoming Sakura and Sakuya Sakura, and then that allows you to basically keep your MP high forever, I see. How about V? I think we're going to go with Kukulane in the first slot. I think that he makes a lot of sense. He has the ability to hit a crit here. Clotho's a good healer and has a few like buffs that she can throw in here. We're obviously the solid physical attacker. And then kind of tempted someone like Hydra in the third slot. Yeah, I think that might work. Okay. Cool. Right. Before we do anything else, we have a demon haunt to go to. That is not the font. I don't know why I thought it was, because the font is blue. Oh, that actually teleported us back over here. Well, that's convenient, because that's where we need to go, but let's go to the demon haunt first. And the music's different. Yeah, the music in this area is different. Huh. Okay. Did you come here to rest and speak with Aogami in days past? Always worrying for your well-being, I don't doubt. I know how kind-hearted he was.
I'm counting on you.
As long as I've taken on his legacy, I will shoulder that responsibility as well. Your pulse, breathing, blood pressure, and temperature all seem to be within normal ranges. I know fusing with me must have been an unfamiliar experience, and I'm glad to see it hasn't gotten to you.
Young man.
This new Nahobino form should provide powers altogether different from Aogami's. I hope you'll use them well. Your powers as a Nahobino have risen. Okay. I'm going to take 3 more points in strength. You command these divine powers like essences and miracles. They're beyond simple demonic magic. They're truly deific. One might say these abilities are a testament to the might of a true god. I suppose that explains why the creator saw the Nahobino as such a threat. Okay. It's interesting that we're now going to have the perspective of a character who has like their own personality and their own thing going on. Aogami was kind of a blank slate along with us, and he was a way for us to reflect what was happening in the world from a like person who knows nothing perspective. Tsukuyomi is a little bit different. He's a little bit more like, oh, right, you're a person, you have your own opinions, and now he is seeing us through like a specific person's eyes. It's just a different perspective. It's cool. Anyway, Hydra, you wish to converse with me, but ought you truly be conversing with demons? I suppose the answer remains to be seen. Hello.
A moment.
Could this be your final exchange as comrades, you and I? The Netherworld is a relentless battlefield. You could use your life at any moment. Okay. Cool. Let's head over here. Alice? A story about a haunt with no one around but a little girl. Eek, smells super wrong to me. Okay. And then up here we have this guy. Wow, he's massive. I find this lack of action dull. Let us be on our way. Oh, you heard the man. Let us be on our way. Right, we're going to do a save, and then we're going to do exactly what we were told to do. We're going to walk in here. No prep, no nothing. We're going to see where the story takes us.
Atsuta joined me in becoming a Nahobino so that he could protect Tokyo. I thought doing so would fulfill the will of the Amatsukami as well. But Atsuta lost his life at the hands of Abdiel and Dazai. Now that the one with my knowledge is gone, I can no longer claim the throne.
That's interesting. Huh. So he can no longer claim the throne. But we could have when we had Aogami. So we, I guess, cannot claim the throne by extension. Because we are not the one with his knowledge? That's an interesting implication that someone else will have to take the throne.
As of this moment, I swear to follow you in Aogami's place.
Unless we can take the throne, and he was meaning that he would have been ruling instead of Atsuta. Okay. Like, instead of the fused form.
I found you at last. Oh, there's something different about you. Do you remember me?
I remember you. You turned everyone to salt.
Ah, splendid. However, I'm afraid your performance has left something to be desired. You have not defeated the Kadishtu, and they have succeeded in resurrecting the great serpent of chaos.
Yeah, that is bad.
Such a nefarious threat to our Lord's order cannot be allowed to remain in this world. As you have failed to deal with the Kadishtu, I ask that you take responsibility and halt the serpent's machinations.
What should I do?
There is someone controlling Tiamat. Whether it is the Kadishtu or someone else entirely, I do not know. After Tiamat appeared at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government building, she broke the wards protecting Shakan.
What's interesting there is that he said it could be somebody other than the Kadishtu controlling Tiamat. Now, you might think it could be like the Lilith Yoko combination, but they have definitely planted the seed that there could be someone else behind it. Huh. There aren't many options based upon what we know so far from both routes.
Shakan is a sacred space within Bethel. It could also be considered the source of power for the Shekinah glory. I've received word that Tiamat's master has infiltrated those forbidden grounds. Make your way to Shakan. If you can find the intruder, then you will also find Tiamat. But take heed. This is a holy sanctuary within Bethel. Abdiel has already defeated the Demon King, and now she has made her way there to eliminate the intruder. It is likely she will view you as an intruder as well. Go forth with extreme caution.
Okay. Chase through Shakan. Astema. Considering what he's done, turning the people to salt, and what happened to Dazai, he cannot be trusted. But we can't ignore the imminent danger that Tiamat presents right now. So Tsukuyomi has just put into our heads the thought that potentially Mastema could be the person who is running things behind the scenes. Interesting.
Let's be off.
I don't like it. But for the moment, let's do as Mastema says and make our way to Shakan. Okay. We can think about doing that, but before we do, what's going on over here? Brother Alpax, might I have a word with you? I'm a power that serves Bethel headquarters. I have brought you a message from Archangel Camael, who wishes to meet you. He will be descending upon these lands in a moment's time. I humbly request that you go see Archangel Camael. If it pleases you, I can tell you where he will be arriving. What say you? Okay. A wise decision, I must say. Allow me to provide guidance to the Sanctuary of Resurrection. You are told where Camael will be appearing. Now then, please proceed. May eternal blessings be with thee. And may the force be with you. Right. Over here, we have this one who we couldn't access before now. What do you have to say for yourself? You know, triangle building north here? Inside triangle too. Very interesting. Wait, what this memory? Okay. Triangle building north of here? Inside triangle very... Oh, so he's meaning like that building, I guess? Huh. Okay. Find me something. Wonderful. Let's head out this way and back to the save. And now we're at the save, we're gonna go see Cadaver. Well, Gustav at Cadaver's Hollow.
You brought marker, I hope. Very nice.
Looks like you found a total of 150 Memon so far. Here's your reward. 2 large glory crystals. Wonderful. Also, I'll do a sell while we're here. Make ourselves a little cash. And then you know what it's time for? It's time for the World of Shadows. I know. Right, we get 25,000 Maka for this one. Okay. Reasonable. Camael's level 52, so that's pretty much our level. Okay. Neat. Oh, the glory crystals. Whole reason I came in here in the first place. Let's do one of those. And then another one of those. And then the small glory crystals while we're here. Okay, we now have a lot of glory to spend if we want to. Let's see what's available in the World of Shadows.
Welcome to the world.
Demon Fusion. We have new special fusions. We have all of these ones that start at level 63. Okay. Oh, and we have one that's lower leveled. Right? Or do I have to click into them? Ah. Okay, so Succubus Dominion plus this guy. I'm guessing that you are the... Oh no, you need Loki and... I forget what you are, but you're like a lion or something that holds a weird looking ankh. I already saw you. Ifrit. I think that's Seth, and then... Yeah, you're some lady who's multicolored. And here we got Lamia, Lilim. I think it might be Cybele, and then... Can't remember you. Okay. Let's just see if I'm right about that one, by the way. Yeah, Cybele. Cool. So, the highest level one that we haven't made right now is Lupkaru, who's in an area that we do not know about yet, and then Yatagarasu. Okay, so we don't really need to do much World of Shadows from that side of things. Let's register to the demon... let's register all of these guys. Then we're going to do Apotheosis, and we're going to Essence Fusion ourselves. Affinity-wise, I'm going to go for... I think Agrat makes a lot of sense here. Yeah, I think that she seems like a good one to fuse. Yeah.
How is this?
That seems very sensible. Okay, and then we're going to go learn Miracles and just see what we have available. So, Art of Essences is okay. Hurrying Cheer we don't need. Almighty Mastery could be cool. Probably good if we have nothing else. I like raising the amount you get each turn. All the things that say talking or recruiting, I'm just not interested. I mean, Art of Intervention's interesting, but usually if you fail, it ends your turn anyway. Yeah, no. So I think actually this is the only one I want. Raises the amount added to Magatsuhi gauge each turn. Cool. And the rest of them we don't really need. Okay. Seems good to me. Level-wise, we're kind of set. We have our party. I think we're good to go. So maybe we should do the quest that we just got. That quest requires us to go up to the north part here. Just want to double check that that's the only quest we have. It is. Alright, well, cool. Let's do that first, because it's definitely hinted that we should do this quest first. By it being a lower level. quest. Okay. You head directly there. And then I don't think you're going to take me where I want to go. So let's go this way. Let's pass the Orthrusses. And then along here. Grab a couple of those. Past all of them. Yeah, we'll do this. Why not? Mirage Gem. Okay. Check the map here. Do I need to use that to get in there? I do. I need to use the ones on top of that build. I just figured out what I did wrong. I took the wrong one at the start because you need to go around the whole loop. That's why this one's a little bit more difficult. So this might actually be the whole difficulty part of the quest, is that like literally you just have to travel through this area and do all the exploration. To be able to go through all of these to get to the area where the angel will spawn. Cool. Now we're going to do a save, and I'm ready to fight. Or not. We'll see. I assume fighting, because that's what we do most of the time. You sense the presence of a powerful demon. What will you do? Oh, we don't have Algami warning us anymore. Proceed.
Yes.
I am the Archangel Camael. Well done in heeding my voice and coming here. I wish to see you, an albino of my own eyes. I am greatly thankful that I've been able to do so. First, allow me to express my gratitude. Please accept this. Oh. You got a Light Sutra. And 25,000 XP. And a level up. Ooh, a point of strength.
Well.
Now then, Alpax, even now you are a Nahobino. Having lost your form as a Nahobino once, unrepentant, you chose to repeat your past transgressions and vie for godhood yet again. You have squandered the mercy granted by my fellow Archangel, Abdael.
Very well.
You leave me no choice. As the Angel of Destruction, I shall slay you in Abdael's stead.
Indeed.
The one true God, the one and only Nahobino, must be our Lord, and him alone. God's decree is absolute. It is time for you to accept the holy flames of ruin. Okay. I'm ready. Gibulk. Cool. Critical wave. Nice. Toxic breath. Okay. Just taking guesses, basically. Then on your turn, I'm going to drop a Spyglass. Weak to ice. Okay, and has only fire. While in the active party, increases damage when a Fury, Divine, or Herald Demon strikes a weakness. Hades Blast is heavy physical. So you have fire, heavy physical, and a heal. Okay. Charge. Critical wave. Toxic breath. And then we'll do a raise defense of all allies. Let's do it. That seems solid. That's not that bad. That's just an attack up. That removes our defense up, but who cares? Oh, also, I didn't even notice we got poison off. It's cool. We've got charge on, so let's go for Gable. Okay. Followed by critical wave. Didn't crit. Okay, toxic breath. Base defense. I need to do a crit on this turn, so Gable. Critical wave. Nice crit. Toxic breath. And Hole. Set ourselves up for a heal next turn. We might want to swap Kukulane out next turn. Nice block. Okay. Just depending on how much Kukulane's got left in terms of his MP. It's a little low. We can do one more hit though. Okay. Critical wave. Nice. Toxic breath. You're gonna chill this turn, but we could do something else if we wanted to. I don't really need to. I'm gonna pass your turn. We're then going to change Cuchulainn out for somebody who has some dark, so probably Alice, I think would make sense. She's still our heaviest damage dark dealer.
Let's go.
Then we're going to go for a critical wave. We could have gone with ice as well, I suppose. We might go with ice in a minute, once we killed the side ones, and then heal. Nice, so now we're over-healed. Okay, you healed one of those guys. So yeah, I think a little dark to kill those guys off quickly makes sense to me. Gathering Magatsuhi. Now that's a little annoying, however we have just increased our health over maximum, so guard, 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 and guard. We reckon that you're going to use your physical move, your physical AoE. We used fire. Oh, but we blocked that. Alright. I also want to swap out Hydra. Maybe Hydra for an ice one would be good. Anyway, die for me. Cool. Critical wave. Have you got enough for another one of these? You do. Just one more, though. Okay, we're going to use Bowl on your turn. We might as well set it up. Alice, die for me. Critical wave. Change for an ice-based one. So, Black Rider would make a lot of sense to me here. Let's go Black Rider. And then we're going to increase defense. Yeah. Cool. That's another heal. That's just attack up. Who cares? You don't do any damage. Okay, we can't block fire this time as we did with the other one, so I guess we'll just guard. We already have Bowl set up for next turn to heal this, so who cares? And we're not going to lose our defense up. We resist. You get another 2. That's light, but we resist. Cool. Not a problem. Alice, die for me. Cool. Critical wave. Black Rider will do a Bufudyne here on the front one. Definitely going to go with heal. And now we're extremely over-healed. Die for me. Critical wave. Just figuring out what I want to do here. I could do Megidola. Just aiming for damage there, and then we'll set up another bowl. Could have increased defense. That might be more optimal, but let's see. Random crit. Attack down on somebody who has no attack moves. Removed our defense anyway. Turns out raising defense would have been the incorrect move. Cool. Die for me. Critical wave. Ice breath. Pass. Die for me. Severing Bite. Cool. Got pretty good XP there across the board. So this is a true god's light, a brilliance worthy of a lord. It is inevitable such brilliance will cause angels to turn their backs on our lord and devote themselves to you instead. There cannot be two beings with such power, otherwise the heavens will splinter, forever divided. The demon disappeared. Herald Camael has been unlocked for fusion. What's interesting is, and I'll grab this as well while we're here, that one gave you the end of the quest before it did the fight, so technically the quest was over the moment that you met Camael. That's kind of interesting. It didn't really affect things, because you still would have had to have done the fight anyways. There wasn't another way out of the fight, but still, it's interesting.
I say.
Flowers must bloom to manifest their allure. Likewise, my power must flourish. Okay. Vitality increased.
Indeed.
When you imagine a flower, you envision something fragile and weak, do you not? But that is not I. Like the humble weed which bursts through the concrete to see the sun. Once I set my mind to something, my resolve is unwavering. Neither flame nor flood shall uproot me. Okay, up here. Hello. The end times are upon this world. With agony and famine shall I adorn this apocalyptic glory. Hello. You really don't smile at all, do you? Well, it's not like it's part of our contract, but it would be nice to see you smile once in a while. Okay. Hello. You could always feel free to talk with me if you ever need someone to help brighten your mood. Oh, what a nice thing to say. Hey, dude.
Yeah.
My golden apples keep the Acer youthful. Without me, they would all grow old and weak. Shakan, is it? I've never seen it for myself, though I've heard rumors. Reportedly, it's where a massive threat to Bethel was sealed away long ago. Sounds like we better be prepared. We deployed some researchers from Bethel, Japan to the Tokyo Diet Building. They may be able to offer some support. It's almost a relief to know we can find places of peace like this even in the midst of all this violence. Rest is important, especially for a human like you. We proto-fiends don't need as much relief from battle. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's return. And it is time for us to do a little look at... Well, let's do a save first. Maybe we'll do a World of Shadows first, actually, before I do anything else. Because we do have new things, we have 2 new things in World of Shadows.
Welcome to...
Because we should have a new thing we can fuse, which is Camael. Oh, Queen Mebt was the colourful lady I was talking about earlier. Where's Camael? Do I not have the things to fuse it? That'd be interesting. Yeah, I don't have anything up here for Camael, and it's not a new special. Huh. Interesting. But it's unlocked for fusion, so I guess I just need some missing pieces. Okay. We'll register as well while we're here. And then the other thing we wanted to do while we were here is look at our level 55s. Yeah. So we have quite a lot of level 55. We're going to do a quick check through these as well. So you're in the next location. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. So everything except Dakar Rabia, we fuse freely. Now this was also a normal enemy in a previous zone. The fact that it's not available in any zone. Oh no, it's locations question marks. Wait, why did I think they were all not available? Yeah, okay, never mind. So you were... So both of you, and then it's just these 3. So what I was going to say is not relevant, because I was going to say that they were a main enemy in a previous zone, and therefore it would make it like them not being available would be interesting, but turns out that's not the case. Okay, let's see what we got. Okunanushi is kind of a healer / physical nation founder. When using a healing skill on an ally, the target may have a random stat raised by 1 rank for 3 turns, and that's a may that's written in there. May have it raised. Warrior Trainer. When an ally or Surrogate Guardhound is in the active party, users' attacks with positive skill potential will not miss. So that's talking about Coquelin, right? Yeah. Okay. That's fine. And then Chimera. On the active party, allies who draw enemy hostility may survive a fatal blow of 1 HP, including themselves. And then again, that says may, not will. Okay. Let's see. Also, do you have a thing together? Down here? I wonder if you had a Magatsuhi thing. I don't know. Guess not. Okay, let's go with Okunanushi first. So I could make her out of Clotho and Cuculain. I don't think that's a good use of either. Anansi? Anansi is okay with this move, but the weak dark attack is kind of fallen off. Acrobat kick's kind of fallen off. Really, Anansi is here because Anansi is kind of cool, but when you actually look at it logically, What are you getting out of Anansi here? What does he bring that no one else brings? It's hard to answer that question, but I think the answer is nothing. Clotho's kind of cool with the healing stuff. We could just give the healing stuff to you. Minus the physical one and just ignore everything Anansi has. Like, Anansi's stats aren't even that incredible. I mean, magic's pretty good, but the rest of them aren't even that incredible. Yeah, and it is just a straight stat increase from Clotho, I think. Well, minus the magic, but I don't think that matters as much. Yeah, let's do this. Clotho had their one fight. So, Fatal Sword is good. I actually think Acrobat Kick would be good if we can find a way to make that fit. We need these three. What about those three in Acrobat Kick? That makes sense. Let's go Bowl, Rakukaja, Lifespring. Lore. A Kunitsu deity of Japanese mythology that governs agriculture and medicine. Said to have built the country of Izumo with Susanoo's daughter, Suzeri Hime. He is a powerful god who prefers not to fight. Okay. Cool. Let's make them.
Is this demon?
We shall fight as one!
Okay. Well, that's... You know. I can cut through countless bodies with my bloody art. Okay, we get Mist Rush. 2 to 4 medium attacks to random foes. Versus 1. Okay, we'll replace that, because that's high chance of critting, and we know Acrobat Kick can always crit, so... Okay, there's some new ones in here, like Siegfried is new. Oh no, Siegfried must not be new, because it's those two. Was it oh, it might be Mitra who's new. No? Skadi? Skadi is new, and it's pushed everything along. I see. Okay, cool. That gets us that one. Next. Chimera? What's Chimera? Physical fire. I'm not going to get rid of Okunushi. I'm getting rid of Kreshnik for it. Am I getting rid of Armaitai for it? Maitai is interesting, but doesn't actually do anything currently. Yeah, we could easily fuse into this and be happy, I think. What do you do? What's your thing? It's like MP recovery when you become incapacitated. Yeah, I think I'm happy to switch you out. I mean, your thing is pretty good with adding a press turn, but let's do this. So this is all fine. And then looking at probably Dakaja, Lifespring, Great Mana Spring. Cool. Lore. A monster that is part lion, part goat, and part snake. Originally a symbol representing the seasons, it became a violent monster when adopted into Greek mythology. Its father is Typhon and its mother Echidna.
Is this demon to you like?
I'm Holy Chimera. Good to meet you. Wonderful. We now have Chimera. Then we're looking at Skathach. Something like that. We literally can't make it. It's too expensive. Interesting. Okay. That's fine then. I don't need to Demon Compendium. I do need to move some things around, but that's okay. We can do that. We now have new analyzes. Analyze for Camael. That's cool. Right. Yours is fine. No. Don't want to part ways. I do want to move this up a little bit though. There we go. That looks a little bit better here. Then Okunushi is actually our new healer, at least in that slot. Kukulane is going to take that one, and then Hydra's going to take the third one. That actually seemed to work pretty well for us. Right. Recovery. I didn't want to pay for recovery until we'd done our fusions, because doing that is just foolish, because then you're healing something that you're going to fuse away. Right. Next up. Quests. Where are we looking? No quests that we can do at our current level. Okay, next thing. Map. Zoom all the way out. Switch map. Minato. We have a new quest there, but I know what that quest is. That's the dragon quest. Okay. Shinagawa. Well, just looking for new dialogue. We've already been here. There is new dialogue here, though, actually. To the north. Or not to the north. To the west, there is some dialogue. Okay, and there's also some other dialogue here. Tokyo Diet Building. There's a new quest and new dialogue in the Diet Building. Okay. There's not going to be anything in the high school. Medical Research Lab. There is some new stuff in the terminal room there as well. Jozoji. There's new stuff in Jozoji. Okay, which probably means there's new stuff in Tokyo as well. Let's do the stuff that's in this area first. So... oh, there's also a new quest at the south bit there in right at the bottom. Not Kabuchiko, in Jingyu Nayan. Okay, so... I think we want to go to... this one. Yeah, I think we want to go to this one. Okay, and run. Okay. So the reason why we want to go to this one is because we want to use one of the rails, and I think this is the easiest way to get there. Want to hop into the side here, or is it... No, we want to go to the next one. Okay. Then hop into the side. Past the Kai one. Okay, cool. And grab these, hop into the left. Round the Kai one. Okay. Then over here. Down this way. And I think this will take me where I want to go. Yeah. Wonderful. Okay. So who wants to speak to us? Are you down here? You are. Perfect. Hello. I had not expected the Angel's stronghold to be struck down in such a way. How tremendously thrilling. Okay. There's more dialogue down here. More dialogue there. Let's do that one first. So let's head back. Gonna ley line crossing over this way. There should be a fast way over there. I think by using using this one over here. Let's go. Then we'll use this. This takes us over here, and then we want to go in and around. So, just double checking. Yeah, so in this way. And then just follow this all the way around. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So, grab as many of these as we can. Is that a super-powered one? It is. Okay. Do a little save while we're here, and let's beat you up. I forget we have the whip now. It's very impressive. Right, charge. Ooh! Combat music's different, like default combat music. Oh, that's more intense. Okay. What are you guys weak to? Is it this? No, you're neutral to this, that's fine. Acrobat kick. Deathbound. And Severing Bite. Okay. So default combat music has changed. That's unusual. Grab all of these. Oh, we're already at max. Okay. Hello. I thought I saw buildings collapsing in the distance. I wonder what happened. Is this not a safe place anymore? I'm gonna go for no. I don't think this is a particularly safe place. Although the danger did leave, so maybe it is safe. Okay, maybe because they've already been here, this is actually safe. Hello. Lord Ariok has been defeated. Curse you, Abdael. Okay, so that's the Demon King they're talking about. This is where the myriad gods live in hiding. Many of them participated in the battle that came to be known as Armageddon.
But
However, those lacking the strength or means to fight created a barrier and took refuge here. Those gods too have a role to play, yet I cannot sense them here. Something is wrong. Who are you?
right.
Kakuri Hime, it's me. Whoa, check it out, it's the modern day Tsukiyomi. Oh, I should tell you, something super terrible has happened. Has the heavenly keystone been stolen? Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone's out trying to look for it now. Oh, Kaya no Hime, Kushinada Hime, and Ami no Uzumi. Any good news? Swish swoosh, I learned something. The one who took the keystone was that dreadful snake, Yamata no Orochi. Orochi.
Well then.
Yeah, something was giving off this creepy vibe and it turned out to be that gross snake.
Right.
Recently, the Japanese branch has been getting reports of serpent demons drawn to the miasma of the serpent god running amok. Yamata no Orochi must have taken the keystone because he was attracted to the Magatsuhi accumulated within it. What exactly is the keystone?
Yes.
The heavenly keystone is the core of Amaterasu, chief of the Amatsukami. It would likely be beneficial if you were better informed on the matter. Allow me to explain in more detail.
By the way,
Some time ago, I briefly touched on the different types of proto-fiends. Izanagi, the ancestral deity of the Amatsukami, Kunitsukami divided his power into 3 types: command, logistics, and combat. The combat type is also known as Suzano. Oh, you know these units as the Aogami types. They specialize in solving Japan's problems with force.
yes.
Then there is the logistics type, which supports the combat type and coordinates with the government. I, Tsukuyomi, belong to this type. Lastly, there is the command type that presides over both the combat type and the logistics type. Our sister, Amaterasu, is this type. Suzano and Tsukuyomi types were created as needed, sometimes leading to multiple of the same type existing at once, but there was only ever one Amaterasu. A country of multiple chains of command will fall into ruin. That is why the sole command type incorporated her core, a heavenly keystone, to assume legitimacy. It's been 20 years now since Amaterasu left us. We've kept her core enshrined here and protected it ever since. Why not resurrect her? I mean, we would if we could, but we actually can. An investigation into the matter revealed that a mysterious power worked to transform Amaterasu's knowledge into a unique being. That knowledge became too strong, forcing its demon counterpart out of existence.
Right.
Since resurrection is not possible, the keystone has been kept here. I seriously can't believe we let it get stolen by Yamata no Orochi. I know where he is, but he's too strong for us, Swoosh. What should we do, Tsukiyomi?
Young man.
The situation is indeed concerning. Zapla, would you help me retrieve the keystone? Yes, please. You'll get the heavenly keystone back from Yamata no Orochi, right? Yeah. You'll do it? Thank you. Yamata no Orochi ran off to Shinjuku Central Park with the heavenly keystone. Seems like he's still there. When you get there, sprinkle this drink all over the place. There isn't really enough of it to drink, but that snake is such a boozer, just the smell of it will probably get him to come over. Purified sake. Okay, it's in that area where I said, oh, there must be something going on in that area, because it keeps, there's so much to do in that area, and it's like, ah, that's what we have to do. Thanks for your help. I'll be cheering you on from here. Oh, now we have so many people to speak to. Okay, let's do a save, and let's speak. Also, what level is the quest? 55, so actually maybe a little... Like, it's close to our level, but not really the level of our... I suppose it is higher than some of our demons. This might be perfect level. The Heavenly Keystone is Amateratsu's core, but it was stolen by Yamato no Orochi. Thanks.
Well then.
I too fell in love with a proto-fiend. Ah, it was a long, long time ago. Hello? Something feels off. Wait, was that stone taken? Yup. Over here. Without the Heavenly Keystone, Lady Amaterasu cannot be revived. Also, if Amaterasu is another one of these types, does that mean we can fuse with Amaterasu? Not that I'm looking for a new voice in my head, I'm just like, I'm curious. I wonder if something happened to those goddesses. Okay. That's all of those bits of things done. Let's move on to the next place we need to go. And the next place we need to go is... There was nothing here, right? Yeah, Minato has nothing new. Although it does have something actually in the Egypt area. Look at that, there's something in... Oh no! Oh. I just realized what's going to be in the Egypt area. It's going to be his sister. Hello. Yuzuru was a good man. All of Bethel, Egypt mourns his death. Do not fear, his honored sister Miyazu is resting in a chamber deep underground. Oh, okay, never mind, she's not actually here. The gods of the Nile were all born from the primordial god known as Atum. Long ago, Atum once arrived at the Imperium, but he failed to take the throne. His attempt revealed a new truth to us, a cursed place upon the throne, rejecting any who bore the divine aspect of a serpent. A scheme weaved by the bull god and original ruler, Marduk. Miyazu is further in, she grieves for her brother. Please do not disturb her mourning, only time can salve the wounds. Besides, Konsu has no intention of standing idly by while she suffers. He is coming up with a plan. If he can just find the crest, then that will give Miyazu a final ray of hope. Thus, Atum gave up his divinity as the sun god and instead passed the power to Ra to Amun. Amun was no bull god, but as a horn god, he held the throne for a long time. However, a group of heretical demons invaded Egypt and stole the power of Ra away. The power of Ra rests within the artifact they stole, the winged sun crest. Okay. That's fine. We'll move on. Right. Let's head down this way. And, hello. You planning?
So,
Alpax.
survived.
Oh, this is voiced.
I suppose the rumors were true then. We received word that Yuzuru Atsuta died at the hands of Ichiro Dazai in Abdiel. Miyazu's not ready to speak to you yet. She just lost her brother. She's still struggling with that grief. But don't worry, I have a plan. It's only a matter of time before I have the crest. Thus, I ask that you leave this matter to me for the time being.
Okay. There's definitely going to be something at some point that sends us around to different places. You get the feeling that there's just like... There's just an odd hint here or there that it's like... We're going to send you to some places to investigate some things later. Let's go diet building. We'll work our way backwards from here. So that is this way. Through here. And new quest.
See you.
Hello there, I was sent here to try and get your help with something. With the data we've acquired from Bethel's battles, we're now able to initiate a special battle training. The data regards the most prominent demons from the armies of chaos, but it's incomplete at the moment. So we'd like you to provide some battle records for the AI to learn from.
Thank you.
Thank you, this will be incredibly helpful for us. I'll prep the analysis right away. Select the Army of Chaos Battles exercise and defeat all the demons therein. Okay. How difficult is it? 54. Okay, you get 3 bombs of life for it though. Okay. Hello. I heard what happened at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. I'm sorry about Aogami. It looks like you're fused with Director Koshimizu now. Does anything feel wrong or out of place? We have no idea what might happen when a god or demon fuses with someone other than their designated knowledge. This is new territory for us as well.
Do you mind?
Would you mind if I took some basic readings on you just to make sure there aren't any issues? She makes a valid point.
Young man.
I recommend we do as she asks.
Yes.
Okay, I've taken the relevant data. There doesn't seem to be any outstanding problems. There is one concern though. I'm seeing a noticeable amount of fatigue in the director's body. You may be a proto-fiend, but I worry that your work as Prime Minister and Director and fighting on the front lines on top of that is causing too much stress.
Yes.
I'm aware of the weight of my responsibilities, and I'm simply doing what must be done to protect the people of Tokyo.
Yes.
Director, why do you do so much for humanity when you aren't even human yourself?
But
It's precisely because I'm not human myself. Huh? What?
I suppose.
I suppose now is as good a time as any. Zapla, you should hear my thoughts on this as well. As the Tsukiyomi type proto-fiend, I took the responsibility of Prime Minister to guide this country through times of chaos.
However,
Or crisis. As I carried out my duty, I grew to connect with this land's many citizens. Over time, I found myself continually drawn to the light given off by every individual's unique soul.
yes.
Because we proto-fiends will never have souls of our own. I want to protect that light, even if it means bringing harm upon myself. Understand?
I see.
I had a feeling you might. Yuzuru Atsuta understood my way of thinking as well.
Yes.
Director. Regardless, my current mission is to protect you until the end. The researchers created this using the data they took from me. Tsukiyomi's essence base. You should be able to handle it like any other essence. I trust you will use it well.
By the way,
I only took some basic readings this time, but I'd like to perform a more detailed examination later. Please speak to me when you're ready. I think we might be able to prepare a new essence for you. Oh, okay. So we've got a new essence here, Tsukiyomi base. Resistances are pretty good, only a weakness to fire, and elusive eclipse. Slightly raises evasion. After evading, severe physical counterattack that ignores resistances and pierces through. Ooh, that is lovely. Physical counterattack? That's perfect. Severe ice attack to all foes that ignores affinity resistance and pierces through. And then MP recovery. Wow. These are pretty good. Falconer not so much, but like this is very intriguing. Also, I think the symbol next to it means that we can buy it, right? That's cool. I'm going to do a save here, and then we're going to speak to her, because she did suggest that we speak to her later, so I don't know why we would do that. So I'm just going to save in case.
yes?
Welcome, how have you been? I know it's not my place to say this, but please don't push yourself too hard, okay? Talk.
Yes.
With Yuzuru Atsuta Dawn, things don't look good for Bethel, Japan. We're fortunate that you didn't lose your ability to fight. It's as if you're carrying the fate of all of Tokyo on your shoulders. We can't fight with you, but we all believe in you.
Yes?
Offer
Yes.
assistance? You can't... Okay, I thought she said she had a new essence for me, but maybe that was later? Okay, sure. Well, with that, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. We have a very small amount of map stuff to do next time. We have to go to the Medical Research Lab to get a few bits of talking done there. Jozoji to get some talking done there. Then we got, like, some quests to do, maybe? I don't know, like... Potentially we could do this one. Potentially we could do this one. There are definitely options. I don't know what Soul Return is. That's a thing I've never seen before. But yeah, we could potentially do those 2 quests, and then I think it's probably time to advance the main story. So, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.